Dear colleagues, comrades, I greet you in the name of peace, democracy, and freedom for all. My name is Omare Patrict, a second-year student of Omare University, pursuing Bachelor of Science Education in Agriculture Double Main, Nagongera campus. I would like to share with you briefly on my leadership background. I was the Guild President of National Teachers College Mubende, the year 2010-2011, Director of Studies, Nyavikoni Secondary School, Kavale District, and currently I'm a student that actually I feel it's the right time that you entrust me with the position of Guild President in Omare University. Dear colleagues, as you may be aware that we are at the moment of political arena, time has come for us to look for leaders that actually will radiate real change. As you may be aware that Omare University administration have been using a lot of tactics to micromanage the students, such as paralysis by analysis, this through forming committees or blue ribbon panels to investigate and make recommendations on issues concerning students, and no actions are being taken after recommendations. They use delay and decay method, where they forestall and install so many bureaucratic processes and steps simply to tire out people and show them that really change is not possible. The other one is deny that a problem exists, even when truth is so glaring. What matters here is public perception that everything is okay and we in fact better than any other institution. The other tactics that they use is divide and conquer, whereby they don't allow the student, they make sure students don't unite on real issues that matter. This has always created irrational suspicion among students, especially of different faculties, thinking that students in other faculties are living a better life than them, and therefore they transfer their aggression to their fellow students. The other one is mount smear, by threatening and intimidating students. This is achieved by using their invisible hands, who are also known as small gods, through slapping students with retakes and stay puts so that they become silent and docile for easy management. I have been studying all these tactics. Therefore, as we prepare to go in for election, I'd like to attract your attention in the following areas. That now is the time to make real promises of democracy. Now is the time to lift our university from the quicksands of policy injustice to the solid rock of justice for all students. Now is the time to elect a leader who will open the doors of opportunity to all students. For quite long, we've been exploited, we've been oppressed, we have been marginalized by our mentors. But bear in the mind that students are not liabilities of an institution, but rather we are development partners. Therefore, as we go in for this election, look out for leaders who will really present issues that pertain the student affairs. Leaders who have the courage and intelligence to present what will radiate change and create a universal distribution of benefits and services for all. I would like to say this. Fear has always rocked our hearts. minds, and our ability. This is the time I call upon you to throw away your fears and choose hope. Ensure that there's justice, peace, cooperation, and humility in this campaign drive. You've always remained hospitable, charming, and interesting. I still call upon for such inspirations to continue in this politics. For the times that have been moving in your campuses, you have always given me strength, hope, and courage that actually has formed the bedrock upon which my message, my struggle to end exploitation of students is built on. I also want to remind you that your organized strength has always remained a foundation. You remain the most dependable force in the struggle to end exploitation and oppression in the university by the administrators. Usually when we come up as students to call for policy changes and efficiency, some administrators take this as a smokescreen to undermine their power or authority. Yet the centerpiece in our plan is to foster efficiency in academic matters that actually is intended to promote the innovativeness of the students. 10 years now in the road, Bustamante University has produced good doctors, good engineers, good teachers, good agriculturalists, good accountants, good managers, good environmentalists. But the question here is, how does the university take the initiative to follow up the progress of their products so that to prove to the world and the country that Bustamante has accumulated a critical technical know-how to produce products that can now act as products for domestic consumption. Quite often, our products are not traced. The question here is, Bustamante, the administration, have not bothered to tap the potential and the innovativeness their students have always brought in the university and are willing to give. We are the centerpiece of change, instruments of transformation, and weapon for development. May the administration understand and empower their products. A lot is going to come during our campaign in our manifesto. Our manifesto has got ingredients that actually befits and it is tasty for each and every one. I remain Omare Patrict once again, and thank you so much for the support you have given me, inspiration, and I call upon that support to be translated into the ballot paper. May the good Lord bless you for God and my country.